Hi everybody. So today we're gonna get to the fun stuff, trading. And I always think it's fun actually and interesting to see how other people trade and how they execute their trades, what they're doing. So hopefully you'll learn something from this. I've been trading for over 20 years, I would say. Not every day, but I would say I do options quite a bit, and I don't trade in and out. I mostly keep them. So let's get started. So let's see. These are my positions. Remember, I have Globant, Google, XBI, and the plan for today was to sell everything and buy 100 shares of SPY, and for any money left, buy Starwood and Rhythm. Okay, so that's the plan. And also, the most important thing, sell one SPY call. I looked at the 410 strike price, but maybe it might be too aggressive. I might adjust it. Well, we'll decide. We'll see what the market has done. Okay, so let's get to it. So this is my account. You can see that I still have the Globant, Google, XBI. This is an Active Trader Pro from Fidelity. It's not the best tool, but I have a Fidelity account, and then that's the best tool they have. I also like Ameritrade for analyzing the stock charts and stuff. Anyhow, so let's sell everything. Yeah, Globant has not been doing very well. And it has a large spread. This is actually pretty good. So let's start with Globant because that has the largest spread, and then see if I can get. So right now the ask is 38. Sorry, bid is 40. Ask is 77. So let's try to sell it for 60 and see if I can get the execution and just sell everything. Okay, and place the order. And you can see my order is right here at the ask, and also it showed up right here. So, and meantime, try to sell the others. So Google, I would just say let's sell it at market because it's very liquid. Preview, place, and that got filled. And actually, let me get rid of hide field so that I can see still the active orders. And let's also sell XBI. Sell. Again, the shares got pre-filled. I need to sell the fractional shares, and shoot, this it doesn't let me do it. So anyway, so let's do the whole shares, and I'll deal with the fractional shares later from the browser. So let's do market as well, because again the bid ask is pretty tight, and looks like our Globant trade got executed. So I'll just sell this one, and okay, we are done. Okay, and then here's the SPY, and again I just want to buy 100 shares. So let's come here, click on the ask, and buy 100. So that's gonna be, if I say preview, let's do market as well, because again you can see it's trading very well. What the XBI, yeah, 47. Oh shoot, wrong account. Oh good that I didn't buy it in that account. Okay, so let's buy it in my Roth IRA, and preview and place. Okay, and that got executed. We now have 100 shares of SPY. We now have 100 shares of SPY. Yes, here they are. Okay, excellent. So we have this. Now let's take a look at the calls. So I want to sell. I want to sell a call. And so yesterday I was saying that we want to sell the 410 call. There is a reason for it. If you look at the 6 months chart, hold on. If I look at support and resistance, let me move this here. So the resistance, well, this one doesn't really show it, so let me see if I can adjust it. Technical analysis. Huh? Okay. So I cannot modify here. Here it is. Okay, let's make it a short term. So, and intermediate is this. Long term is way too much. Yeah. So anyway, so if you look, sorry, this is where this is where Ameritrade would be helpful. And I cannot move it. Shoot. Let me see if I can. Okay, so this is Ameritrade, or now it's called Schwab, and this is Thinkorswim. So if you look, so this is SPY as well, and so you can see that there is support like between. Oh, what do I have here? Okay, rectangle. So roughly around here, so I would say between 410 and 408, there is a short-term support, right? And so it's quite possible that the stock market will go up to 410 and then come down again. Well, tomorrow we have the interest rate announcement from the FOMC, so that's actually pretty noisy event. So it may also happen that the market will jump, and if the market will jump, it'll jump by say 1-2% at most, not much more. And so right now we are at about 404. 2% is another 8 points, so it'll be 412. So you know, if I have like 412, 413 short call, it should be pretty safe, and if not, we'll deal with it. Okay, so let's see what the what the open interest and what the prices are for the calls. So these are calls and puts for SPY. I just want calls, and I don't want to deal with the weeklies, at least not for now. And you see SPY has so many different expiration dates. February 8th, February 9th, February 10th, February 13th. All are weekly expirations, and I would say even daily expirations. Okay, so let's look February 7, and we are interested in, say, strikes from 400 to 420. How is that? And give it a little bit. So you can see the daily volume. This is the biggest reason why I picked SPY over IVV or VOO. The daily volume on options is crazy. I mean, just today, 410 option traded at 11,000, contracts. That's a huge volume that you don't see anywhere else for any other options, really. At least as far as I know. So that means the options are very liquid. So I want to start a little bit on the safe side, so I'll be a little less aggressive and maybe pick the 413 call. And again, the spreads are so little that I can just trade it in market, sorry, and make sure the type of the call is cash because we are in the IRA account. Okay, so meantime, okay, let's try a limit order, see what happens. Okay, so let's try 320, preview, place. Okay, so we have our first order, and now I can talk about it a little bit. So I kind of need the SPY right now to go up, right? So right now this is what is this? This is a 1 minute chart, I think. So it's kind of hovering somewhere around here. I guess just a few cents up will help. But in general, these kind of thinly traded options, see, it's running away from me, right? that's always the case. Like anytime I place an order, well, it runs away from me. So 400 and okay. So let's see. Sorry, this is the stock. Let's see what the yeah what the option is doing. So if I want to fix it, 318. Yeah, let's just place a market order before things get too much worse. Preview. And place. Okay. So hopefully, let's see. So let's see how we did. So show field. So XBI we executed at this 9857. So SPY got executed actually at 318, which is great. Right now you can see the price is 314, 316. So at least the price that we entered is not bad. But look, I mean, we are selling one call. So when we sell one call for 318, we got back $318, right? So if it was 320, we would get back $320. It's not a big difference, in price. It kind of adds up. So I always try to get the best price possible, but it's often not worth it. Sometimes you really need to just execute market orders. And normally for options, I would never recommend executing market orders because they have large spreads, and you can lose, I would say, 1 to 2%, sometimes more. Like you have, thinly traded option can be $4, and the spread can be, 50 cents, so or more. So you can lose 10% of the option value if you are not patient. But you can see with SPY, the spreads are less than 1%, right? 1% would be 3 cents. The spread is 1 cent. So it's 1/3% spread. It's really nothing. So this is why I picked SPY. So, okay. So are we done? Well, actually not really, right? What we also wanted to do is look at Starwood and look at this is always, see, like instead of talking, I should have been trading. So the Starwood just jumped up from say 2070 to 2076. Well, it's still very little. 1%. Okay, so let me actually show you what I do. So how much money do we have in the account? So in the account right now, I can trade for $69.99. Okay, so as I said, I want to put half into Starwood and half into Rhythm. Okay, so let's start with Starwood because the price is bigger. So Starwood trades around 20. So let's go from there. So okay, so I have my chart here. This, by the way, this is a table that I made for the position. Kind of, actually, Excel has these cool features that if you put in a stock, the price updates automatically. You know, you get the name, the symbol, what the industry is, and then you can get the price. And I added things like, you know, cost basis, and that you have to do manually, obviously. Okay, so we had about, I said how much we have about $7,000, and I want to spend half of it on Starwood. So how many shares can I buy? So 7,000 half is 3,500. So I put 3,500 here, and the price of Starwood is right now 2076. So I put it a little bit higher. 2080, 2080, 20.8 I meant. Okay, so you can see, so this is calculating, this is essentially telling me how many shares I can buy for that price. And I can see I can buy 168 shares if it's somewhere between 2080, 2072. So let's do that. So let's buy the, what did I say? 168 shares. Okay. And make sure make sure it's in the right account, right? So click on ask, change my account, 168 shares, and okay, it came down. Well, it didn't come down a little bit. So 2075, let's just buy it at 2076. Preview, place. Alexa, stop. Okay, unbelievable. Okay, so let's see. So I auto went through, hopefully, or it didn't. Let me hide field. Roth IRA. Oh, it's here. Sorry. Yeah, it took a little bit for it to show up. Okay, so actually, I'm not gonna need the SPY for now, but let's keep it here because I want to show you something. But okay, so we bought Starwood. The entry, so if I just say show field and filter by Starwood, so it filled at 75.15, which is better than the 76 that I wanted, so I'm happy. Okay, so back to, so let's look at the next stock, and that's Rhythm. Oh, actually it's Rhythm, but the symbol is written. Okay, so yeah, the stock is doing well today. You can see, well, you know, it's been on an up run, and I've been buying in my other accounts as well. 937 still a great price because it's still, you know, it still gives you more than 10% of a dividend, and that's really what I'm looking for. I'm hoping the short calls will finance purchases of Rhythm and Starwood more and more. Okay, so now let's go to today again, and you know, click on ask, change the account, and let's see how many shares can we get. So the price, okay, hold on. So we have, right now I have 3830. That's weird. Did I make a mistake? Is it 38? Okay, maybe something settled down. I don't know. But anyway, we have 3830.26 available. So let's put that into our calculator. 38, 30, 26. Okay, that's how much money I have. And let's look at the price right now. So the price, the bid ask is between 36, 37. The ask is, you can see the number of people trying to sell is much higher than number of people trying to buy. So let's try a limit order at 9.36. Okay, so sorry about that. How many shares can we buy? At say 9.40. So 9.36 would be 409 shares. So here. So this is, this is the total price. This is the price of the stock, and let's see how many shares this is just a division, right? But there is some rounding and other calculations, but essentially we can buy 409 shares. That's what I need to know. So let's buy 409, and let's do it for 9.36. And if you click on that, so we have 38.30, and the total would be 38.28. And let's make sure the bid ask is still the same. Okay, so let's see if we can get executed at this price. And let's see if my order is here. It's still open. Okay. So give it some time. I will meantime pay attention to the bid and ask, and you can see it's kind of evening out, so I'll probably just replace the order and buy it at 9.37. I don't want to put market in there because that might what's happening. Oh yeah. We don't have enough, so I have to buy one share less and replace. Okay. And so fidelity is pretty good in the executions. That's actually what I like about them. You can see I put the order at 9.37, but it got actually executed at 9.365. And some other brokerage company, they would keep the difference, but Fidelity gives it back to their customers. So we got slightly better execution. So perfect. So we are all set. So I got the SPY order executed. So we now have SPY, we have Rhythm, we have Starwood, we have the SPY call, short call. You can see the price went up a little bit. I could have maybe waited for the execution, but I just prefer things get done right away. Okay, and on my own, actually, I will take care of XBI. It's 325 shares. The value is $28, so I'll just sell it and either keep the cash or buy one share of Starwood or 2 shares of Rhythm, just to complete everything and not have much cash in my account. Nowadays, the commissions on the stock trades are 0. So in the past, when the commission was $10, it was really not worth it to buy one share, for $10, because you would spend $10, or later it was $8 or $7.95 or whatnot, and then you would spend so much on commission that would be unfeasible. But nowadays, most brokerages have free trades, so it's fine for a person like me to just sell one share or buy one share. So with options, the commission is different. I don't know if we have it here, if it shows in here. It will show in it will show in the account history. So So this is the balance. If I look at the account history, so you can see. Let me make it bigger. So the stock commissions are all zero, but the call commission is 65 cents. So every contract costs 65 cents. When you're buying $4 or $3 contract, it's not a big deal. It's six. You remember the total. Where's the total? SPY. Maybe the total is not. Oh no, sorry. The total 317. So 65 cents on the 317. On the 317 dollar purchase. That's still nothing, and it's 1% would be 3. So it's 0.2%. It's really not a big deal. But if you have cheaper options, 40, 50 cents or something like that, then it becomes significant. But again, I don't trade much, so the little bit of commission I actually don't mind that much. But anyway, so we got to a place where this is what I wanted, right? We have the SPY, 100 shares of SPY. We have one short SPY call. That's why there's -1 here. We have 168 shares of Starwood and 408 shares of Rhythm. And again, I'll sell the fractional shares directly from the website, from the browser. For some reason, the active trader still does not support buying and selling fractional shares. Anyway, so from now on, we just have to wait. I might do an update tomorrow after the FOMC interest rate decision. See how SPY. I suspect that SPY will jump up quite a bit, but hopefully not more than 413. And by the way, even if it goes to 413, really, we are still making money as long as it's not above 416. Or how much did we buy it for? We bought it for 404, and so like roughly 416, 416.50. Somewhere there is our break-even price. So yeah, and even if SPY goes higher, I still have a couple of tricks in my sleeve that we can do so that we don't have to sell SPY. Okay, that's it for today. I'll talk to you next time.